video is going to be a good one. Backyard Airguns sent me 2 .72 caliber magnum cartridges and a bunch of his custom shot shells. So basically what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be chronographing them and putting them through some tests. We're going to test the spread and we're going to test the strength of them by shooting some wood and all that good stuff. But first, let me give you guys a look of the loads he sent me. He sent me this, so we got a 3-shot. I don't really know what that means, but the lead weight comes in at 461 grains and the shell weight is 510 grains. And then he sent us some slug sabots. He sent us buckshot. The buckshot is nickel-plated lead buckshot, 5.6 millimeters, and the lead weight is 412 grains and shell weight is 461 grains. Then we have copper lead, and these come in at 463 grains by lead and shell weight 512 grains. So these are like 10-shot lead right there. So these are really cool, and we're gonna give you guys a close-up of what they look like. Here is the copper lead, and he actually color coats them, which is cool. So it looks like we got this little cap here, and these to flower out to help the spread, and holes on the bottom. Those are his copper. He's got some buckshot ones. Same design, except they're loaded with different things. Let's take a look at these sabots. Here's some of the sabots. Basically, a sabot is just a tiny slug inside of a shell, or smaller than the bore. Then his 3-shot, and it's purple. And he packs them in these nice little boxes that are magnetic. So that's really cool. For the Harpoon, we're gonna be using a CV Life Red Dot Maccabee stock, 11-inch smoothbore barrels from Texoma Precision Pellet. So really, really cool. We're gonna be filling the Magnum cartridges up to 4,500 PSI because I don't have a compressor that can fill to 5,000 PSI. We're gonna chronograph all of them, and we're just gonna chronograph one because I don't have that many. I only have 10 per box. So we'll just chronograph one and save the rest for the fun stuff. So yeah, let's just get this video going. First up, these right here. And the horses behind me are probably about to go nuts. But there we go. First cartridge, chronograph test. Oh my gosh. 725. And that thing, that recoiled. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Dude, that recoiled more than my shot shell. Next up is nickel-plated lead buckshot. Dude. That read wrong. That was not 200 feet per second. Alright, so that was a messed up reading, but the buckshot and the 3-shot are the same, almost the same exact weight. They are probably going a little bit faster, probably 800 feet per second. And I don't have that many, so I'm not going to waste it. Let's just go on to the sabots and the copper lead. I'm not gonna waste my shot. I'm assuming it's probably shooting 800 feet per second. So I'm gonna go fill up the other cartridges and we'll try the other two. Next up is the copper plated lead shot, and here goes nothing. Oh, 729. Not bad. Let's give the sabot a go. Next up is the BA Blue 457 385 grain sabot. So that's what it looks like in there. And here goes nothing. Load her up and get ready for this recoil because I know this one's gonna be tough. Ah! Oh my gosh. Dude, good grief. That thing just shoves you. I wouldn't say the recoil is as bad as a 12 gauge, but it definitely pushes you. Well, that's the chronographing. Let's throw some lead down range. We're going to splatter some targets. All right, first up, we're gonna be using the purple ones. I'm not gonna set a camera down range because I don't trust it, and I don't feel like having holes in my camera. But anyway, cartridges are filled to 4,500 PSI, and we are 18 yards away. So I think that's good. I got a slow-mo camera right there. I don't think you can see it, it's off frame. But that slow-mo camera is recording at 240 frames, so hopefully we can catch the shot shell going down range. So let me go turn that on and we'll get to shooting. All right, purple shot shell, 18 yards. Here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. That hits with authority. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Let's go take a look at that. And this thing covers this whole board. Let's flip it over and see if we had any exits. No exits. Maybe that right there. But other than that, it does not seem like we have any exits. But as you can see, it hits with some blunt force. So not bad at all. Now let's go try a different load. Next, we're gonna try some copper lead. This is 18 yards still, and all the same conditions and all that stuff. Mike did tell me 10 yards has the best results, but I wanted to try to stretch it out a bit and go to 18 yards. Since we didn't have any exits, I just flipped the board over. So, yeah. Here goes nothing. Good thing I'm wearing eye protection because that shot is coming back and smacking me in the legs. So let's go take a look at that. Here's our spread with the lead coated ones. And the spread again is huge. It looks like my pattern is more down here, but it spreads out here. Any exit? I don't see any exits. Maybe there. That looks like an exit. Other than that, no exit, and this is about 1/2 inch thick. So not bad. Let's go try something else. Let's try the buckshot. Is buckshot, and buckshot is not birdshot. It's different. So I'm expecting this one to go right through. It's not birdshot. Even 12 gauge birdshot isn't the most hard hitting thing. It hits harder than this, but yeah. Here goes nothing. Here is our buckshot spread. Not bad. For 18 yards out of an air shotgun that's not choked. This is our spread. Doesn't look horrible. And we have exits. I did expect this one to exit. It's not birdshot, so I did expect that one to exit. So awesome, man. That worked out good. Now let's go blow some stuff up. All right, to ensure that we get as many BBs on target, we will be shooting it at 10 yards. Also, huge thanks to my cousin for bringing over a bunch of water jugs for me to shoot. First, we're gonna load up with the 3-shot, then we're gonna try the copper, then buckshot, and then we'll throw a sailboat at it too. So huge thanks to my cousin for providing the target. So here goes nothing. Ow! The BBs do fly back. Let's go take a look at the target. All right, here's our jug. It looks like these are our entrances. So hit pretty much all around. How many exits do we have? I don't think any of them exited. Let's see. No, I don't think we have any exits. Well, there's the lead shot. That's how many hit it. Not bad. Let's shoot another one. Next up, copper shells. And I hope these don't bounce back at me because that kind of hurt. Here goes nothing. Turned around, but we got a solid hit. Let's go take a look. All right, let's check the damage. The copper ammo. We have some entrances, and this honestly doesn't look like a bad spread at all. Hand about, and I'm not sure about any exits. It doesn't look like any of them exited. So here's some nicks right here. Doesn't seem like any of them exited. You can see them sitting in there. So yeah, let's try some buckshot. All right, next up, buckshot. And if I had to guess, this might go in and dent the back, but I don't know if we'll have an exit. So here goes nothing. Oh, I think we did exit. And did you see that thing jump? Good grief. That sounded like a goose. Let's go take a look. I think I underestimated the buckshot. This thing came in, came out, and absolutely destroyed the shot shell inside of here. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I was not expecting that, and it drained all the water out of there. Dang. This is the last shot with the AEA Harpoon Magnum, and we're gonna end it off with a sailboat slug. So this should get explosive. I don't know where this is gonna hit, but hopefully it hits where we're aiming. I'm done, bro. Ah! Okay. Nope. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. All of this ammo honestly went flawless. We had some pretty good spreads of a non-choke barrel at almost 20 yards. They penetrated through a water gallon and all that stuff. They knocked over a plank and almost made it go flying. And yeah, man, it did surprisingly good. If you think about it, like the first shotgun, air shotguns were just grabbing a Pumpmaster 760, loading it up with 3 BBs, pumping it 10 times, and that was our air shotguns. Now we've gotten to the point where air shotguns are kind of a thing now. Like, you can probably put down a squirrel with this, and I'm going to be doing that. I have been trying to mess with my own shot shells, so I have been trying hard to make it so I can get a squirrel with this. It definitely looks like it could take a pigeon at like 25 yards and all that good stuff. So air shotguns have definitely come a long way. Everything ran flawlessly. The Maccabee stock, perfect stock. It just, shoulders really great and all that. The 11-inch barrels from Texoma Precision Pellet, beautifully machined and worked flawlessly. And last but not least, the backyard airgun ammo ran amazing as well. Again, it's crazy that we went from slapping 3 BBs in our Crossman Pumpmasters to this thing, this crazy thing with humongous cartridges and stuff. Airguns in 20 years are probably going to be absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to see what they come to. But for now, these work really good. I was very, very, very impressed. If you want to check out this ammo, definitely go do it. Mike at Backyard Airguns is an awesome guy. He really knows how to put quality stuff into his products. He's a distributor of a ton of things. I'll put up a whole list. So if you're looking to support someone, definitely go check him out. He distributes all that good stuff. He makes this ammo. I think he has his own 3D printer. I'm not sure. He puts quality ahead of his products or something. Like these prints are really clean. So he definitely knows what he's doing. So if you want to go check him out, definitely go check him out. Tell him I sent you or something. If you want some barrels, go check out Texoma Precision Pellet. And if you want a stock, Texoma Precision Pellet sells the Maccabee stock. And you can go check out Maccabee too at his website. He sells this awesome stock. He 3D prints it himself, and it's a quality stock and all that stuff. So yeah, again, this was an awesome video. I've probably been out here for like 3 hours filming it, and I only took a couple shots. And if you have an AEA Harpoon and you only have 2 cartridges, you know how it feels running back to the compressor and all that stuff. It's definitely a long process. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you, again, want to check these guys out, they're awesome dudes. They stand behind their product, and they know how to make some quality stuff. So I'll have all their links in the description. Maccabee, AEA Harpoon barrels, accessories, and the backyard airgun stuff. So if you want to go check them out, and I'll see you in the next one.